Hi, everybody. Welcome. Alicia and Stephanie here. Thank you for joining us and checking out our video, how to make the most of your monthly membership. So first things first, if you have your oil, Intune, the Focus Blend, you might want to go grab it. This blend has West Indian sandalwood, patchouli, frankincense, lime, ylang ylang, Hawaiian sandalwood, and Roman chamomile. And it's one of the few rollers that doTERRA makes that's not already diluted in the coconut oil. So you can take a little swipe onto your wrist. That's a big swipe. And rub them together and breathe. And I'm going to be very focused because I already put some on before we started this, and so did Stephanie. Do you need any more? Good. Okay, cool.
I like to also, I rub it on my wrist and then rub it.
Great idea. Okay. I know, I have a lot of extra. So we wanted to make this video because a lot of you have wholesale memberships, and we just want to make sure that everyone really knows the ins and outs of how to use the membership to the best of its advantages, and also really just how to navigate the system and make the most of it. So let's dive in. Retail versus wholesale. So you have the option to purchase any items without becoming a member for doTERRA, without becoming a member of our team. And then if you do choose to become a wholesale member, you're going to receive 25% off everything that doTERRA offers for one whole year. At the end of that year, when you go in to place an order in your account, it's going to list in your order that you're up for your membership renewal. And that is a flat rate of $25 to renew your membership, $25. And they send you a free bottle of peppermint, which pretty much cancels out you needing to pay that fee. So 25% off everything for 1 year is part of what you get as a wholesale customer. And of course, what's really important to Stephanie and I is educating you guys along the way and being here for you as part of our team. So a really cool perk to being a wholesale member is that you have unlimited education and help from us whenever you need it. And Stephanie has also created a great group just for the wholesale members called, I want to get it right, what group? I'm in so many. Oh My Oils. Yeah. And that's a group where she posts recipes and tips, and we ask each other questions, and we have conversations in that private group. And it's a really cool resource if you are needing an answer to a question and you just don't have time to research it in books or online. You can hop right on that page, and you have a lot of people who are willing to answer if they've had to, do the thing that you're trying to do and find out about. Other things you want to add for retail versus wholesale?
I think wholesale, not only are you saving that 25% off of everything in the catalog, which adds up pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're enrolling by creating your own kit and paying the $35 membership, it is well worth it to purchase at wholesale pricing. So you're getting the unlimited membership or unlimited mentorship from us. You are joining a group that is exclusive to wholesale members. So please know that I've had requests from outside people to join the group, and I can't, that is just our team, for our team. The Oh My Oils Facebook group, it's just for our team, and you have to be a wholesale customer to be included in there. So we post monthly promotions. We're gonna give you some other details a little bit later, but the group is exclusive if you're a wholesale customer. If you're not on Facebook, then know that you're still welcome to email us and text us for questions. We just obviously can't add you to that Facebook group. So I think that's basically the difference between retail and wholesale. You're saving a significant amount of money. We'll also show you the ins and outs of being a wholesale customer and ways to save even more money. And that's what our focus is on tonight, to kind of maximize your wholesale membership. So stay tuned for all of that.
So we wanted to do some screen sharing to show you guys how to log into your account. Fingers crossed, we can do it. So we're gonna screen share. Here we go. Okay, so the very first thing is you're going to go to doterra.com, and on the top right, there is a login. So you're going to need your doTERRA ID number and your password, which Stephanie and I always send you guys a welcome email when you join our team. And then if you lose your ID number or your password, you can just reach out to us and we can give you that information again. So Stephanie's going to log into her account. Once you have your ID number and your password, you're just going to click login.
Hey.
And you're in.
Hey.
This is the screen you should see, and hopefully you're all seeing it. But this is your main screen once you log in, and you'll be able to navigate through all the different products that doTERRA sells, as well as specific information on them. You'll be able to see up here the.
Let me try while you talk.
At the very top is the promotions that are going on. And then over to the right, you can see on my screen, I have a loyalty reward order, which we'll talk about in a minute, but I have that all set up and ready to go for next month. But this is what it should look like when you log in. So super easy. You just need to know your ID number, which is usually 7 digits long, and then your password. If you have issues, like Alicia said, we can help you, or you can always call member services, who are fantastic at helping anyone with any login issues or any issues with orders or anything like that. So from here, we want to talk about a couple of different things. So in doTERRA, there's a lot of
Lingo.
Yeah, lingo, acronyms. Yeah. So PV, LRP, what else? I feel like there's so many. We're going to break those down. So the first thing we want to talk about is PV and promotions and how it relates to promotions. So PV stands for product value. And in general, PV is only important when you're looking at promotions. So for your oils, like lemon oil wholesale is $10. It's 10 PV. So it's equivalent. All of your oils are equivalent. What's another one? Like peppermint is $20.50. It's 20.5 PV. Mm-hmm. The things that come up different are a lot of your personal care items, the supplements, and definitely your diffusers. So I think the petal diffuser is $47, and what is it? I want to say it's 20 PV. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So those types of things you have to be careful for. So whenever you're looking at your totals for your orders, you want to look at, and I'll show you my LRP in a second. Yeah, so petal diffuser is $47 and 20 PV. So you see how those aren't equivalent. Let's go back to, let's see. Right back to my.
You want to be back on the home page?
Yeah, how do I do that?
I think it's just click there. Shop.
Here we go. All right, I just want to show you my order so that I can, let's go to edit.
Hey, Maggie.
All right, so if we look at this, I probably just have oils in here because that's typically, yeah, so that's not going to really help. But anyway, if you look at, yeah, let's throw a petal diffuser in. So quick and easy add. If you know what you're adding to an order, you can see how I'm adding it to the top here for the quick add. the drop-down menu comes up, we're gonna add a pedal diffuser. I have a bunch of oils already in my order, and if you look at the oils, like here's Bergamot, which is $27.50, it's 27.5 PV, but I just added a pedal diffuser, which is $47.20 PV. So if we scroll down to the very bottom, just kidding, over to the side.
On the right.
So if we look at my subtotal, 203.50, that does not equal my PV, which is 176.50. Does everyone see that? So for promotions, if I'm trying, so often they'll run a 200 PV promotion. If I were to place this order during a 200 PV promotion, I will not get whatever that free oil or product is because I'm below 200 PV. So very, very important when we're looking at promotions. You have to know what your PV is. So always look before you process an order and make sure it's at exactly, and that's why it's highlighted in green so that you pay attention to that. What else? So there's, in terms of promotions and what doTERRA offers, every now and then, so basically seasonally, I think 4 times a year, they have a 200 PV promotion. So if you place any 200 PV order, you get a free product. For instance, in December, right, it was frankincense. So if you put any 200 PV order, received a free frankincense. They've done deep blue. So it was, there was one time where it was a deep blue oil and a deep blue rub that you got free if you did a 200 PV order. Sometimes there's 100 PV promotions, and then every month we'll talk about 125 PV promotion that relates to the LRP, but we'll hold off on talking about that in a second because we've got to go over what LRP is. Anything else with promotions?
I just always think of the PV like points, and so my points are not always going to be the same as the product price. So the product price and the points are not always going to be the same. They're not always going to be equivalent. So yeah, I think that's it about that. Yeah.
So there are, let me go back to this. So there are 2 ways to place orders. So when you log in and you can click shop, you can look at all the different products that we can order. And then mine's gonna look a little bit different because I already have a cart, I'm working on a cart, but you can either place a one-time order as a wholesale customer, or you can place an LRP order. The difference is a one-time order is just that. You're putting stuff into a cart, you're processing that order, and it disappears after that. An LRP stands for Loyalty Rewards Program. And basically what you're doing is you're setting up a monthly order. You can change that order every single month. We do. We do not process the same thing every month. But there's benefits to doing that. So if you're using the oils on a daily basis, if you're replacing toxic products with healthy doTERRA products, then it's pretty easy to place an order on a monthly basis. So the loyalty rewards orders get additional percentage points back, whereas you don't receive that with a single order. So I'll break that down a little bit better for you. For a single order, you will notice that you're accumulating points. Those points you're accumulating are on your shipping points. So let's say you process with the $6.99 shipping. You would get half of that, 3.5 points for every single order, one-time order you place. For a loyalty rewards order, when you process that, you're getting full shipping points. So if you do the $6.99 shipping, just like we talked about, you would get a full 7 points for shipping, but then you also get a percentage of your points back. So anywhere from 10 to 30% back. Let's say I process a 100 PV order. That's an easy one to calculate. If I'm getting 10% back on that order, it's 10 points. So 10 points plus the 7 shipping points. So just for placing that order, I'm getting 17 points.
So now you basically have $17
Correct.
to spend towards free stuff.
Yeah. And we'll talk about more about those accumulating in the points and using them and how to use them and that kind of stuff. But if you could see the difference, so if I place 100 PV one-time order, I've earned 3.5 points. If I place 100 PV LRP order, what did I say? 17. Now, the longer you place LRP orders, that percentage goes up. So it goes up from 10 to 15, 20 to 25 and maxes out at 30. I've been in doTERRA for 3 years. So every single order that I place, I use my LRP and I receive 30% back. So by the time you get to that 30%, if we recalculate that out, we're getting 100 PV order. Instead of getting 10 points, we're at 30%. So we're getting 30 points and we're still getting that 7 shipping points. So I'm getting 37 points. So hopefully that makes sense. The longer you're in the LRP program, the more points you're getting back.
I want to try to go back to the other screen and check in with you guys and see, like, are you with us? Does this make sense?
Share.
Okay, thank you. Pause share. There we go.
Hi.
Hello. All right, so question.
Could you guys see we were screen sharing? Could you guys see it all? Yes?
Okay.
Good.
Thanks, Grandma.
That's our first time.
Thanks, Sharon. First time screen sharing. Okay. Questions so far about what we've said? Are you guys with us?
I'm good.
Okay. Good.
All right, so we'll go back. So LRP.
Yes.
We'll go
All right.
back to LRP.
So we're going to screen share again. Here, right?
Yep. Yeah. We just put it different. Disappear. Okay, here we go. So we're back to my login and I'm going to go to my cart to show you, this is my LRP order. How do I know it's my LRP order? It says loyalty order on the top. It's to process on May 9th. When you go in, if you're a first-time loyalty rewards order, you'll pick a date. Ideally, you want to pick a date before the 15th of the month because there's a special promotion that goes on between the 1st and the 15th. So it's always good to just have your order processing in the beginning of the month. When we look down, I have products in my order. They're all ready to go. If I want to remove, so this will, basically what will happen is this will process on May 9th unless I go in and change it. It'll then process and remain the same order for the following month unless I go in and change it. Now you get tons of reminders. It's really difficult to kind of mess it up, but it's easy. If I know what I want to order, I just go to this top section that says quick add by item number or name, or I can actually shop the products and add. Anything else?
Why don't we show how to edit the date? So if your order is going to process and you're not ready for it to process and you need a little more time, you can click on the little calendar, and we're not going to switch it around on Stephanie because I know she wants to order where she wants it. But you could select, okay, I'm not ready for May 9th, so I'm going to select May 12th. You would click on the May 12th date, and it's going to show you at the bottom if it does qualify you for the free product of the month. And then if the date is unavailable, it's going to be in gray. You won't be able to click on it. And then once you have selected the date that you want, you can click Save Date and Shop, and it will update you to whatever that new date is that you selected. Oh, that did change it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez. May
Just
9th.
on the 9th, yeah.
That's weird. I didn't even do anything and it changed it. Oh my gosh. This is why we got to pay attention. Okay, so that's how you can change your date. I know I've already needed a little extra time. If you have items in your cart, and let's say you want to buy 3 petal diffusers, you can use this quantity drop down to select the number that you want, and it's going to automatically update it. And then if you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to buy a petal diffuser or 3 petal diffusers, you can use this little garbage can and you can take them out of your order. And then I think we went over that it's showing you the PV for each item. Should we talk about using points or not yet?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Let's talk really quickly because we're on the topic of loyalty rewards, replacing the monthly orders. Alicia and I are going to kind of go through what we order on a monthly basis, because some people are probably like, "What the heck? How do I order every single month? There's 250 drops in a bottle of oil. You can't possibly be going through that much." And that's true. So the first thing I do is I go through my stock of oils and see what I'm low on, because I never ever want to run out of an oil. That really stinks. So if I'm getting low on an oil, I always order a backup. So that's number one. Number two, there's a couple of supplements the boys take. They love the PB Assist Juniors, which are like the Pixie Sticks. So I like to keep them in stock and make sure I have enough. I take the Deep Blue polyphenols, so I want to make sure I have enough of those for the month. A lot of people take the LLV vitamins, so again, you would want to make sure you have those. What else? So things around the house that we use, the foaming hand wash, the laundry detergent, the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, the toothpaste. I actually think I forgot to order toothpaste this past month, and I'm running low, so we'll be moving it from bathroom to bathroom. But consumables like that would be my second step, any supplements and consumables. Then third, I think about what holidays, what birthdays, what graduations, teacher gifts, what special events are coming up that I could possibly give gifts for, because oils are the best gifts. So what a great way to purchase something that's really awesome, but then also earn points on it. So I add that to my list as well. What else?
Yeah. I do the laundry soap a lot because I know I'll always use it. Like Stephanie said, the toothpaste, the deodorant, shampoo and conditioner. I get all my facial care products from doTERRA. So for me, one of the things I try to focus on besides the oils is what are things that I would already be going to the store or shopping online to buy, and can I just get them through doTERRA so I'm earning free points whenever I shop. So my body wash, shampoo and conditioner, toothpaste, laundry soap, cleaner concentrate, but I don't clean as much as you do, so it lasts me a while.
So I don't have three.
I don't have 3 boys. I don't have 3 young boys living with me, but I do have a dog, so you do need to clean more if you have pets. I use it for that, and like Stephanie said, gifts. I've really been utilizing my monthly order for gifts, because even if someone's birthday is the following month, if I want to get myself to that free product, I might do the gift in an order a month ahead of time, just so that I can get myself that free oil if it's an oil I really like that I'd be shopping for and buying anyway. I think that's all. I mean, for me, it's really fun to try new oils and to be making some different blends and recipes. So the more I'm learning about the oils from different teachers and different books, the more curious I am about having new oils each time. So on average, I'm getting, I would say, maybe 2 new oils per month, because I'm newer to this and I don't have all the oils yet. Like, I'm still really working on growing my collection. And a lot of the times I'll go to make a roller or a diffuser blend, and I'll have 3 out of 4, 4 out of 6. So I'm trying to get myself to the point where anytime I go to make a recipe, I have everything on hand and I don't have to run to Stephanie and say, can I have a sample? Although she gives me one very willingly.
The other thing I recommend, because Alicia kind of talked about it a little bit, but I always keep a wish list. Like, what do I not have now, but I'm aiming to get?
And I recommend you do that too. So if you first enroll, you're starting with something, right? And then what else do you want? What's at the top of your list? What's your next priority? And keep adding to that. And slowly, if you're using and utilizing the LRP program, which is also known as the frequent flyer program. Mm-hmm. So if you know you're using these oils and you know that you really want to invest your time and energy into natural solutions, then the LRP program is for you. And Alicia and I can kind of guide and help you through that. But why not save a ton of money? And through what we talked about with the LRP program is you are saving money, but you're also accumulating points on each order that you place. So let's talk about that a little bit. We kind of gave the scenario of if you place a one-time order, basically you're just earning half of your shipping points in points. Whereas if you place an LRP order, going back to that 100 PV LRP order, you can earn anywhere from 17 to 37 points based on the percentage of points back that you're earning. So how does that happen? It depends on your LRP, how much your LRP order, the PV, adds up to. As long as it's above 50 PV per month, you're earning points. So it has to be a minimum of 50. If it's above 100 PV and you're enrolled as a wellness advocate, you can actually earn commissions. You can earn money for enrolling other people. And then if it's 125 PV and processed before the 15th of the month, you automatically get a free product. And that free product changes every single month. What was it this month? Breathe?
I'm trying to think what it is. I think it's a 5 milliliter bottle of Breathe.
Yeah.
Which is, it makes sense because it's allergy season and Breathe is the respiratory blend. So if your order processes by the 15th of the month and your order totals 125 PV, you're going to get that free bottle of Breathe in your order.
Yeah. So that's kind of the lowdown. And then like we mentioned earlier, every now and then they have a 200 PV promotion. So pay attention to your order total. And typically those 200 PV promotions do not have to be LRP orders. So they can be a one-time order or an LRP order.
And doTERRA sends out an email on the first of the month that will tell you, what the product of the month is. It will tell you if there are promotions. And then we very quickly will post on our social media pages, of course on the Oh My Oil pages, but Stephanie and I usually post on our personal pages too, what the product of the month is, what its different uses are. And then if there's a promotion, we let you know what that is too. So the first of the month, we don't find out ahead of time. We all find out on the first of the month together, kind of what the product of the month is and if there's any other promotions. So are we going to screen share? We're going to screen share again, and we're going to show you, are we going to show how to redeem?
Yeah. Let's see if,
okay, go share screen. There we go.
okay. So we're back to my order that we were looking at earlier. At the bottom,
The points are all the way at the top. So you're looking for?
here. So over here, I just want to show you, so my order subtotal without tax and shipping is 156.50. Total PV 156.50 because I have all oils in my cart right now because we removed that pedal diffuser. The estimated shipping points I will earn on this order are 7 because I chose the $6.99 shipping option. And then my estimated loyalty reward points earned is 46.95. And that's because I'm earning 30% back with every order I place. So that's pretty significant. I'm earning a lot of points on every single order. Those points show up. So if I were to process this order today, those would show up, I think it's on the 15th or after the 15th of next month. So the 15th is when kind of your turnaround. So if you look at the top of this page up here, it says remaining rewards points. I just highlighted it.
So the number of reward points I currently have in my account is 361.35. So next month, if I were to process this order, I would have an additional 46.95 plus an additional 7 with shipping points. So we would add those in and I would see it go up over 400 points.
And that's a question that I get a lot from new members. And I remember having that question myself when I was new. I processed my order and then the very next day I logged in and I was like, where are my points? And I called customer service and they explained to me, you know, they don't come in until the 15th of the next month. So know that those points are coming your way. It just takes that little bit of time.
So up at the top right now, where I have this highlighted, I've got 361.35 points. I can redeem them just like cash.
Mm-hmm.
So if we look at any of my, let's actually put the pedal diffuser back in because it's important.
Okay.
We're going to add the pedal diffuser back into my order.
Because it won't let you.
Yeah. So if we look at the top, we have item, quantity, used points, frequency, and total price. So if you look at the used points, under pedal diffuser, there's no option there. And the reason is because we cannot use points for a pedal diffuser. It's because the PV and most of the things where the PV and the cash value aren't equivalent, you're not going to be able to use points for. I think everyone would use all their points for pedal diffusers or any diffuser if that were an option. So. But if we go down to Bergamot, or Bergamo, however you want to pronounce it, I do have the option. I have, let's do this. Let's add a second. Bergamot. Okay, so I put 2 Bergamot in my order. I am able to use points because I'm given the option here. So if I do the drop-down menu, I can use points on one of them or I can use points on 2 of them. We'll click 2 for now. So if you look up top, my number of points went down because I used the points for Bergamot.
And it also moves that item, right?
Down.
So now the item is all the way down at the bottom.
So it's down here. So if you look, it says quantity 2. I used 50.5 points for that item. I'm not going to do that because we're playing and we're not going to process this order. And it's also just a one-time order because I'm using points. So it's not going to go on to my monthly order. Always make sure, I'm seeing this right now, that this box is checked for personal consumption. I was told it affects your tax. What else?
If you go back up, I just wanted to mention when you use points, I believe it makes you process your order right then.
It does.
So you can't say like, I'm going to use all these points for Bergamot and I'll process this on May 9th.
Right.
You would have to go in and change it to redeem your points when you're actually ready for the order to process.
I just want to mess up the order and forget to. We're going to add.
You don't want to be Bergamot, have Bergamot missing this month.
So we've talked about what PV is, what different promotions are, what LRP is, and the difference between placing an LRP order and a regular one-time order. And we've also discussed how you earn points and how you redeem them. There is a processing fee for redeeming points. It used to be based on how many points you used. I think it's just an overall $3 or $4, I think now. And it doesn't matter how many points you use. So another recommendation I give you is accumulate points. Don't use 10 points on a lemon oil and then have to pay the $3 processing fee. That's silly.
Right.
Accumulate a bunch. Like I usually try to use like 100 points at a time. That way I'm only paying that $3 fee. It's silly to use a couple points and then have to pay that processing fee. Use them unless you have to. But again, trying to make the most of your money and maximizing your membership.
use a lot of points, and then you only see that processing fee the one time for that order.
And we have a flyer. It's like a little info sheet that really kind of helps break down the LRP program, especially now that you guys have seen it on the screen share and stuff like that. So we're going to link the flyer to this event. Is that where we're going to
Yeah, we'll put it in the event, and we'll also post it on Oh My Oils, since everyone should be in that group as well. And we'll make sure this recording gets there also, so that you can review it, or people that weren't able to hop on live can listen.
Yeah, and that flyer, I feel like, really breaks it down. It shows you, like, you know, how you earn 10%, how you earn 20, how you earn 30. So everything that we're talking about is on that flyer, and you guys can have that as a resource too.
Okay, so before I stop the share, we're going to start a monthly points raffle, which is fun. So every month there will be one winner. And in order to enter the raffle, what I'll do is, in the Oh My Oils group, I will post some sort of graphic that says, post your points below and you'll be entered into the raffle. You do not have to be on LRP to enter, because remember, you earn points for shipping just with one-time orders. So if you look at the top, there's probably a couple different screens where we're going to be able to see this, but I could, on my phone, I don't know how can you take a photo of, like, on the computer? I don't think so, right?
Actually, you can. I would have to Google it, but it's something like,
So basically what we're going to ask you to do is to screenshot your number of points. So I could screenshot what you're seeing right now, as long as it includes my rewards points at the top. I think there's a couple other pages. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I think
Maybe here.
Are you afraid to leave the page?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you go into account profile, it'll show you points in there.
Somewhere it also shows you.
It's showing you your 30%.
So if you look over here, I did my drop down menu and went to account profile. And then over here it says a member since February 2015, and it's showing my rewards points here. Let's see if I can highlight this. So 361.35 rewards points and 30% points accrual. So if I screenshot that, there'll be an opportunity. I'll have a graphic that I'll post every month, and then under that graphic, anyone can screenshot and enter the raffle. And then at the end of the month, I will pick a winner for a prize. And it can be just about anything. It might be oils, it might be different products, but that will either get delivered or shipped off to the winner each month. So it's just a way for us to kind of promote and make sure that you're looking at how many points you're earning each month. Like I'm up there because I haven't cashed in points in a while. I haven't needed to, so they're there just accumulating, waiting for the next holiday, or when I need to restock quite a few items, then I'll use some of those points. So we'll see the points on various different people. We'll see them go up, and then we'll see when people cash them out and they go back down. But just paying attention to those is kind of fun.
We wanted to make sure, like, everyone knew they have points, how to use those points, and we thought having it in the group and having that little contest would also be a fun way just to remind you, like, hey, you have points, you can use them if you want to.
Okay, so I think that's all we had.
Yeah. I hope that this brings some clarity for you guys when you watch it or listen to it, if you're not joining us online live now. And if you have questions, just reach out to us. I'm not sure, you can tell me if you do this or not, but I've offered to a few people now to go into their account and help them set up the LRP program, because just the setting up process was the part kind of stopping them from doing it, because they thought, you know, I have to sit down, I have to take a lot of time. And that's something that we're willing to do for you guys. So just reach out if you need help setting it up, and I'm very happy to meet with you for coffee. We can set it up together. Or if you're like my mom and you're like, please don't bother me with the computer, I just set it up for her. My mom actually tells me what she wants every month, and I just make it happen. So my hope is to grow my business big enough that I'm not able to do that for people, because there's so many orders being placed. But, you know, for now, I'm really happy to help you guys to do that as well. So, you know, do you guys have any questions if you're joining on live? You're all good? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, you guys.
If you watch this later on, which we're hoping a lot of you do, just post your questions or reach out to Alicia and I personally, and we can help answer. Again, the purpose of tonight was just to kind of navigate through how to log in, why we recommend wholesale membership, because you're saving tons of money. And then if you do have a wholesale membership, are you utilizing that? A lot of you haven't used your accounts in a while. So if it's been over a year since you've used your account, you can still log in. When you log in and go to place an order, you'll see that $25 renewal fee appear, and you'll get a free peppermint. If anyone ever has trouble logging in, all you have to do is call member services. And we can help you, but we're still gonna have to call member services if there's a login trouble. So know that that option is there as well.
There's another thing. Yeah. If you're not a wholesale member already, they have a really awesome promotion for members to join for the rest of April. So if you join in the month of April and your order is 100 PV or higher, you get 50 free points in your account, which is equivalent to $50. So if you have been thinking about becoming a wholesale member, I highly suggest you do it in this month, just because they're giving you 50 free dollars, and it's really cool to get free money. And then our next video for May is going to be cookouts and cocktails enhanced with essential oils. So, you know, this was a little bit tough of a topic. Stephanie and I have been meaning to make this video for a while, but it's much more interesting to talk about like how good a drop of wild orange is in your like margarita or something. So we're gonna do that next month. And that's, I believe it's Thursday, May 18th, we said? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's posted. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday, May 18th, but we will post it. We're always trying to do these regular ones on Thursday nights at 7:30. This was like a little bonus one. The last one we did was the allergy video. So if you didn't already watch that, you can check that out on either of our websites. Oh, and tell everybody about your new website.
So my website is finally up and running.
Woo!
So I posted the link on Facebook, but it is just www.trueuessentials.com. True is TRU.
You can't hear us? Sharon, can you hear us? Grandma, you must have muted us. We've been muted.
So continue to follow us on social media. You can check out our websites and connect with us there. But hopefully this helped, and contact us with any further questions that you have.
Thanks, ladies. Have a good night, everybody.